Hey guys, it is the Agent of Power Sun here bringing you round 2 of Warriors vs. Fire Kings. As if you watch in round 1, I took it nearly by storm. It was a very good duel to the very end. He actually, Triple X Monster Man actually did a lot of cool stuff, but alas, my Fire Kings just were too much. um, so in this one, of course, he got to go first because he lost the first round, and he opens up with Rescue Rabbit because he's a dick, and he has 2 Rescue Rabbits in his deck. You're welcome. Yeah, and yeah, this was I actually like this duel a lot more. Oh, this was the hand I was talking about in the first one, or where I opened up 2 Kirans and 2 Onslaught, and so he was just like, "Oh well, I'm gonna get to do all this cool stuff with my Rescue Rabbit." I'm like, "Do whatever you want. I have 2 Onslaughts and 2 Kirans, 4 different ways to get out my Fire King, my Garunix." And so, this whole game I wasn't worried because of what I was holding in my hand. I was just like, it doesn't matter what he does. I'm going to beat the crap out of him. um, as you could see, he tried to pull out 2 X-Sabers. He forgot that Rescue Rabbit says 2 normal monsters. And so he went back, of course, and he changed it to 2 Sparkmen. Which, so he overlays into Utopia, the whackness. Nah, I'm joking. I love Utopia. Utopia is a good card. Not as good as, I don't know, Photon or Gauntlet Launcher or Sundragon Overlord Heliopolis, but number 39 serves its purpose, right? Tee hee, wink wink. um, so, he opened up good. Like, that's one thing about his deck. He had like this Joey Wheeler vibe when it came to his deck. Like, he could always open up extremely well. But, you know, I had 2 Onslaughts in hand, so I guess I opened up pretty well too. 2 Onslaughts and 2 Kirans. Cough, cough. So Garunix came out, and so for a minute I thought he had something. That's what I was actually surprised to see that what his face down was, and he actually kind of wasted it there. Because I could have attacked his Utopia, but it wouldn't matter because it was gonna come back and destroy it anyway. So he kind of wasted it, I guess, but he did what he thought was right. But he forgot that my Garnix comes back next turn. So he draws, he comes back, blows up his Utopia. And so of course he doesn't want it off the field, so he's acting retarded with it. So, part was funny. I actually don't want you guys to hear that. Yeah, this is a goofy goober. So I forget what happens here. I think he plays a giant rat. See, what I didn't know is this whole time he was holding BLS, but he couldn't summon him because he had no darks in the graveyard. And I don't know if you realize how lucky I am, or how lucky that I am that he wasn't able to play that, or how close to victory he was if he could have gotten that card off. I'm so happy that he didn't, because it actually I probably wouldn't have won, or at least wouldn't have been able to beat him as easily if he had gotten out that BLS. So, and so when I summon Bear, then I activate Bear's effect, and then I was checking to make sure that if I destroyed it by battle, that if I destroyed it with Bear's effect, it wouldn't get its search. And so he was actually busy, so that's why I was doing a lot of the card moving and stuff. And so I wasn't trying to be rude or like, be all up in his business and be like, oh, I'm gonna bully you. And so then I went ahead and attacked, of course, with Bear, got off Bear's search, and attacked with Garnix. And see, I only have a Tenzu. I only have one Bear and one Tenzu, right, and one Tinky, and so I play Tenzu just in case. I have Bear on the field or Gorilla, and so I passed him. He draws. Of course, one of mine is bottomless. I can't remember what the other one is. I can't remember at all. Oh yeah, Tenzu. I'm such an idiot. It's bottomless and Tenzu. Come on, Christian. So, he sets. Now, I don't underestimate him in the least. So, I was still thinking, okay, that's probably something dangerous. But you can't always play Yu-Gi-Oh just holding out. The only people who can are burn decks. But if you play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, you have to be willing to take that chance. So it was just another rat, and so I was like, okay, that's fine. That is fine. And so I thought he was gonna go into Clayman, get out something with the big defense, but he didn't like. Oh my god, I can't believe he made that move. But I was still like, okay, I can deal with this move. And so I was actually wondering like what he was going to actually bring out, because I was like, I don't know any of his other Earth monsters that he could summon. And he brought out Ganbara Knight, I think that's Ganbara Knight or Zubaba. I can't remember. I hate all those cards. So he brought him out because if you attack him, he automatically goes into defense mode and he takes no damage. See, he was shuffling right now. I mean, he had no other move. So, we just both I kind of ended my turn right here. And this video, so he sets. Like, the whole time he was trying to, like, convince me that what he was setting was something, like, really evil and, like, bad and really good to stop me. And I was thinking, well, the worst you can do is destroy my Garnix with the Mirror Force, and that'll just come back. So I was like, there's really nothing you can do, because I could just activate Bear's effect or attack into whatever you summon. And see, he kept checking his graveyard because he was hoping to get a dark monster, but he plays 2 dark monsters in a 60 card deck. So yeah, and they're both junk synchrons. And okay, so here I dropped my best friend. So then I attack with Bear? I thought I was going to activate his effect. Yeah, okay, yeah. I activate his effect to blow up what just turned out to be an Avian, and then I attacked triple for game. And I hope you guys enjoyed.